literally, its name, if you want to translate it in the local Hausa language in the north of Nigeria, means basically Western education is sinful. And in that one expression, you sort of have the summed up philosophy of this group. When you talk about a militant Islamist group, Boko Haram sort of plays to that in every sense of the term. And we've been hearing about it, as you suggested, more and more recently. This isn't the first time it's in the news. And
So you were in Abuja recently?
I was in Abuja a few months ago, and Abuja being the capital of Nigeria, it sort of straddles that fault line between what you were saying, that Christian/animist south, and the predominantly Muslim north of the country. And the tensions were palpable. Right after, when I was there around election time, right after the elections, you had a rash of riots in the northern part of the country. And Boko Haram is basically playing to that. They're playing to the fact that the north is a chronically poverty-ridden, much more so than the south. Incomes are about half that in the north of what they are in the south. Illiteracy levels are much higher. In some areas, only 5% of people can read in the north. They're playing to this, but they basically reject everything Western led. I don't know it's Boko Haram, but like I said, they have been rising in prominence, and most recently there was sectarian violence back in 2009. 800 people were left dead. And a lot, that was really when the world started hearing seriously about Boko Haram. We had late last year another attack by Boko Haram that was in the central city of Jos in Nigeria as well. And just last June we had a bombing outside a police headquarters also. And all of it's been attributed to Boko Haram. This is a group that is dangerous, rising in prominence, and the worst part is it is tapping into that sense of alienation, disenfranchisement, which is basically being nurtured by the poverty that I've spoken about in the north. So, and obviously on a broader scale for Nigeria's future, it's going to be an issue going ahead. You have Goodluck Jonathan, the Christian president, recently elected. He's in the south. He has a hard task ahead trying to unify the country in the face of this threat.